Hello, I'm jumping on at nighttime again. Thank you anyone who watches or anyone who catches this recording. Tonight I kind of just want to go over failing and why it's so important in our lives that we do fail and why we shouldn't perceive it as a bad thing, and hopefully I can give you guys some tips on ways to do this. It's important and necessary in our lives that we do fail, right? Like it makes us grow as people. So it's still hard to accept, I think, even if you know this, it's hard to accept that failing is just part of life and it's okay. A lot of us beat ourselves up when we make mistakes, and if we've been working hard on something and we don't get it, we tend to give up. And that's just human nature. But we all make mistakes, but I'm here to tell you guys why failing is good and why we should strive to do it as much as possible in our lives. It's viewed as something negative, so this isn't something negative. Failing is not a bad thing at all. And like I said, it's hard to accept. It's hard for me myself. I'm not a very patient person, so when I put my mind to something and it doesn't work out, of course I'm upset, but I'm learning to change my mindset a little bit and just see it as a growing experience. So hopefully I can give you guys some tips. Let me see if I have anybody on. Yeah, see if I can give you guys some tips and see if this will help you on your journey of failing. We can't be scared. Don't be scared to try things because you're scared to fail. Because failing is always going to be a learning experience. There's never mistakes. I mean, mistakes are usually a good thing because they lead you to the next best thing, as I've come to learn, and I'm sure you guys have experienced that yourselves. So let me go over some reasons why it's good to fail and why we should do it as much as possible. So if you don't fail, you're never gonna know what you're really capable of doing. Like I said, it's so easy to just give up, but if you don't try again, you're never gonna know what you really could have done, right? So that's one reason. And all your attempts that you have are gonna make you realize your mistakes, and you'll learn from those and you'll grow from those. Simple. So you can also learn to find alternatives along the way. So things that don't work the first, second, third time, you're learning to switch things up and you're learning to try new things. Mistakes, like I said, aren't a bad thing. We should all be making mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, lots of them. So we just have to think of it, switch our mindset to a more positive way of thinking about that. It's another chance to succeed when we fail, right? If you quit and you get discouraged, you're never going to find that success. You're never, ever going to get there. So I think that's the difference between really successful people and, and us. I'm sure a lot of us are successful, but not to the point where we want. And it's because we quit when those people have tried thousands and thousands of different times. You know what I mean? They have tried more times than we have quit. So just keep pursuing. It's not a bad thing. It'll keep you away from arrogance is another thing. Even when you do find your success, you're going to stay a humble person because you're going to know what it's like to struggle and go through those failures. So you'll know, not to be an arrogant person, and I think that's awesome. And my favorite thing, I think my favorite tip is along the way of failing over and over again, along that road, you're going to find and discover what your true passions are, which is awesome. I mean, you're going to discover things about yourself that you didn't even know. You're going to discover who you really are along your journey of failing. So failing is not bad. Failing is a good thing, and we should all strive to fail, right? So that's what I mean by that. I'm dropping a lot of F-bombs on you. Last night was why we should not give an F, and tonight's about failure. So that's kind of my theme I have going on, I guess. But yeah, so fail forward, basically. You know what I mean? Keep trying, don't give up. Discover your passions along the way, discover what works. We're all human, we all make mistakes. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys just a few little tips of why failing is good and we need to do it all the time, over and over again, to get better. So that's kind of obvious to most of us, like I said, but it's really important because it's easier said than done, basically. So it's all about changing our mindset. You know what I mean? So hopefully this helps somebody tonight. I'll have it up on my blog later. Hopefully you guys can catch that too. Hope you all have a good night, and basically fail, right? Don't be scared to fail. Don't let it hold you back from accomplishing what you want, basically. So, all right, you guys, have a good night. I'm going to read the comments. Hold on. You do? This is like my, Tanya, this is my everyday mom hair. Thank you. Like literally, everyday mom hair. Workout hair and mom hair. Everything hair, but thanks. Hi, Natalie. I see you're on. Hi, Lori. How are you? So anyway, yeah. Fail forward and strive to be your best, and don't get discouraged. Successful people have failed millions and billions of times, but they don't give up. So that's what I'm working on, and I hope you guys can work on that too. Just basically don't give up and don't let anything get in your way, and learn from your mistakes and keep going, right? Okay, you guys have a good night, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.